Today, we're diving into a crucial component of your vehicle's engine management system, the mass airflow, or MAF, sensor. This small but mighty sensor plays a vital role in how your engine runs, impacting everything from fuel efficiency to overall performance. If you've been experiencing a rough idle, poor acceleration, or that dreaded check engine light, a faulty MAF sensor could be the culprit. In this video, we'll walk you through identifying the symptoms of a defective MAF, demonstrate how to test it using common tools, and show you the proper steps for cleaning or replacing it to get your car running smoothly again. So, what exactly does a MAF sensor do? Essentially, it's the engine's nose, measuring the amount of air entering the engine's intake manifold. This real-time data is then sent to the Engine Control Unit, or ECU, which uses this information to calculate the precise amount of fuel needed for optimal combustion. Think of it as a critical piece of the air-fuel ratio puzzle. Without accurate readings from the MAF, your engine simply can't achieve the ideal balance of air and fuel. MAF sensors can fail for several reasons. Over time, dirt, dust, and oil vapor from the crankcase ventilation system can accumulate on the hot wire or film inside the sensor, fouling its delicate components and distorting its readings. Another common cause is simply age and wear. Electrical connections can corrode, or the internal wiring can degrade. Sometimes, using an improperly oiled aftermarket air filter can also contribute to sensor contamination. One of the most common signs of a bad MAF sensor relates directly to engine performance. You might notice your car experiencing a rough or erratic idle, feeling like it's about to stall, especially when cold. Hesitation or a flat spot during acceleration is another telltale sign. Your engine might also feel sluggish, lacking its usual power, or struggle to reach higher RPMs, making driving feel less responsive and even dangerous in some situations. Beyond performance issues, a failing MAF sensor can significantly impact your vehicle's fuel economy and emissions. Because the ECU isn't receiving accurate air intake data, it might inject too much or too little fuel. If it's running rich, meaning too much fuel, you'll see a noticeable drop in gas mileage and possibly black smoke from the exhaust. Conversely, a lean condition, too little fuel, might not be as visibly obvious, but can still cause a decrease in efficiency and potentially damage other engine components over time. And of course, there's the inevitable check engine light. A faulty MAF sensor will almost certainly trigger your vehicle's check engine light, illuminating that orange warning on your dashboard. When scanned, you'll likely find trouble codes ranging from P0100 to P0104, which specifically indicate issues with the mass airflow circuit. These codes are your first clue that the MAF sensor needs attention, prompting further investigation. Before diving into any testing, always perform a visual inspection and take safety precautions. Ensure your engine is off and cool. Disconnect the negative terminal of your battery to prevent accidental shorts, and reset the ECU after any repairs. Visually inspect the MAF sensor wiring harness for any frayed wires, corrosion, or loose connections. Also, check the air intake tube for any cracks or leaks after the MAF sensor, as unmetered air can also cause similar symptoms. The easiest way to start diagnosing a MAF sensor is with an OBD-II scan tool, especially one that can display live data. Connect your scan tool to the OBD-II port, usually located under the dashboard. Navigate to the live data stream and look for parameters related to the mass airflow sensor. Also, monitor your short-term and long-term fuel trims. A healthy MAF will show consistent air mass readings, and your fuel trims should be close to zero, typically within plus or minus 10%. When interpreting live data, pay close attention to the MAF sensor's readings at different engine speeds. At idle, a typical 4-cylinder engine might show MAF readings around 2 to 6 grams per second. As you gently rev the engine, the grams per second reading should increase smoothly and proportionally with RPMs. Any erratic fluctuations, sudden drops, or readings that don't increase steadily as the engine speeds up indicate a problem with the sensor's ability to accurately measure airflow. If you don't have a scan tool, a multimeter can also be used to test a MAF sensor, though the procedure varies slightly depending on the sensor type. First, with the ignition on but the engine off, test the power supply and ground wires at the MAF sensor connector. You should typically find a 12-volt reference signal and a good ground connection. Refer to your vehicle's wiring diagram for exact pin assignments and expected voltage values for your specific model. Next, with the engine running, you can test the signal wire of the MAF sensor using your multimeter set to DC volts. Depending on the sensor design, it will either produce a varying voltage signal or a frequency signal. For a voltage-based MAF, at idle, you might see around 0.5 to 1.5 volts. As you increase the engine RPMs, this voltage should steadily rise, reflecting the increased airflow. Consult your service manual for the precise voltage range expected at different RPMs for your specific vehicle. If your tests indicate a potentially dirty MAF sensor, cleaning can often resolve the issue. Always use a specialized MAF sensor cleaner, not carburetor cleaner or brake cleaner, as these can damage the delicate platinum hot wire or film. Disconnect the sensor, spray the cleaner liberally onto the sensor elements, allowing it to drip dry completely. Avoid touching the sensor elements directly. Reinstall only after it's thoroughly dry. While cleaning can work wonders, it's not always a permanent fix. If, after cleaning, your symptoms persist, or your diagnostic tests still point to a faulty sensor, replacement is the next step. Signs of physical damage, like a broken filament or cracked housing, also necessitate replacement. Sometimes, the internal electronics simply fail beyond repair, regardless of how clean the sensor looks. Replacing a MAF sensor is usually a straightforward process. First, disconnect the negative battery terminal. Unplug the electrical connector from the old sensor. Loosen any clamps and remove the mounting screws or clips holding the sensor in place. Carefully remove the old sensor from the air intake housing. Install the new sensor, ensuring it's oriented correctly, then secure it with the screws or clips and reconnect the electrical harness. To prevent future MAF sensor problems, good maintenance habits are key. Regularly check and replace your air filter according to your vehicle's maintenance schedule. A clogged or dirty air filter allows more contaminants to reach the MAF sensor. If you use an aftermarket reusable air filter, be careful not to overoil it, as excess oil can easily migrate to and foul the MAF sensor's delicate elements. Proper installation of all air intake components is also crucial to avoid introducing unmetered air. Diagnosing and addressing a faulty MAF sensor promptly can save you from more severe engine issues and improve your driving experience significantly. By understanding the symptoms, performing the right tests, and knowing when to clean or replace the sensor, you can maintain optimal engine performance and keep that check engine light at bay. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more automotive tips and diagnostics.